Hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna get this shared and then start playing some tunes. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, getting it queued up here so everybody knows. Thank you guys for waiting a second. All right, I think I might have it going. All right, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Get it queued up so I can see y'all's comments here. Hang out with you a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. Hey, Starla, how you doing? I hope Mike's there too. Good to see you guys. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Taylor Scott. Really glad to be here partnering with Americana Highways to bring some music to you guys. It's needed more than ever, so thanks so much. Hey, Tom, I see you over there. How you doing, man? How's everything going in Sioux Falls? You doing okay? Send me a message. Let me know. For those of you guys who are tuning in who don't know, I'm Taylor Scott, coming to you from Denver, Colorado. Singer-songwriter out here. Really appreciate Americana Highways putting this up for everybody. Hey, Dave. Hey, Louie. How you doing? All right, right on. See a few friends out there. Ben, you bad motherfucker, man. It's good to see you. All right, I better start playing some tunes. I'm going to do a newer one for you guys. Open with this song that I wrote a few months back. It's kind of about, I guess it's like my version of A Little Understanding Goes a Long Way, and kind of my struggle with that. It's called Some People. I'll give it a shot for you. I like sleeping alone, as you can stretch in the bed. And oh, I like talking alone, as you can do it in your head. They say good friends are hard to find, but the harder I look, the less I mind. Well, I've traveled far and wide with these songs that I sing. And oh, I've seen a lot of folks do a lot of strange things. Yeah. Oh, but I just try to watch and learn, just far enough from the fire so as not to get burned. Some people act funny, it's the same everywhere. People act the strangest when they feel scared. I keep my door open for as long as I can, but if yours is closing, I'll understand. I had a friend one time with the sharpest of tongues, and oh, her heart was a fountain, yeah, but her mouth was a gun. And every now and then she'd point it at me, put the hammer down and let the hurt fly free. Oh, but you're gonna have to do better than that, baby. Yeah, you gotta do better than that to prove me wrong. Now I've got my own ideas about what is hip and what is good. And oh, you got your own too, baby, as well you should. And if we don't see eye to eye, well, at least we could do is try, try, try. Some people act funny, it's the same everywhere. People act the strangest when they feel scared. I keep my door open for as long as I can, but if yours is closing, I'll understand. Some people act funny, it's the same everywhere. People act the strangest when they feel scared. I keep my door open for as long as I can, but if yours is closing, I'll understand. Right on. Thank you guys so much. All right, who's here? Kev Rowe, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I saw John Wertz on there too. Debo, my man, I'm talking to you. Actually, I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Debo there. My buddy Debo, who just tuned in, is one of the owners of my favorite liquor place in the world, Bear Creek Distillery, just up the street. Those guys have been closed, obviously, for the last week or more, given everything going on with the shutdown here in Denver. But I'm still supporting. I got my Bear Creek glass with my Bear Creek vodka in it, so I'm giving you a shout out, Debo. Hope you're doing all right, man. Thinking about you, and cheers. All right, right on. Let's keep moving here. For those of you guys just tuning in from Americana Highways, I'm Taylor Scott here in Denver, singer-songwriter. It's great to see you. And to all my old friends who I know are on there, appreciate you guys. It's good to hang out with you for a few minutes today. Hope you're doing okay. I'm gonna do one called "It's Coming, John." I got you. Cheers, Debo. I'm gonna carry on with one I wrote called "The Things You Say." It's like this. Mellow one for you. I was hoping it would rain today. I'd like to stay inside, piss most of the day away for the sake of staying dry. But what would I do with all that time? Roll one and get inside my mind, sing a couple of songs and write a few good words, pretending I never heard you say the things you say. Looking back in time today, there's a few things that I'd change. Wishing I could right some wrongs and erase a couple of names. Well, praying don't work, but sometimes it's fun to talk out loud about the shit you want done. Don't know about you, I got a real long list, starting with the wish I didn't have to miss those things, the things you say. Let's get funky, huh? And all the things you told me, I never thought they could be true. Must have been the kind of things you say when you have to. It was too late when I finally saw it in your quiet eyes. And now I've run out of chances, and you have run out of time. But I feel your words upon me now, and I carry them all around. And if we meet again, my friend, I'll have it figured out. But who's to say when that'll be? I guess I'll wait around and see. And that's why I call it a meantime love, time I spend thinking of those things, the things you say, those things, the things you say. Those things, the things you say. Well, thank you guys. This one I wrote called The Things You Say. Goes like that. When I remember all the words correctly, pretty much that's how it goes. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want another cheers to all my friends who are watching from home. I'm seeing your names pop up, and man, I wish you guys were here in the room with me, but it feels like the next best thing. So seriously, thanks for taking the time, and cheers to my friend Shelly. I see you on there. Appreciate you guys. Really hope you're throwing one back with me here. Thank you guys so much. It is nice to it's nice to see you. I'm gonna carry on with a almost brand new tune. I'm gonna do one now that something they told us on Americana Highways. We were welcome to tell stories, and some of my favorite things about where the songs came from. And this song is called "Nothing on Paper." And I grew up in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is a little state line interstate town. About 2 hours up the street from Denver, and I moved here to Denver a few years back, probably when I was 20 or 21. And this song is reflecting on partially on that, and kind of how things don't really go always how you plan them, and figuring out how to learn something from that and live through it. So obviously this is one of those times where none of us really planned for this, and we're figuring out a way to get through it. So I'm going to do a song about exactly that for you right now that I wrote a little while back called "Nothing on Paper." It's like this. Hey, Evan, there's my brother's even on there. Look at that. Speaking of Cheyenne. This is called "Nothing on Paper." Thank you, guys. They say I'm worth nothing on paper. You make it less than a mile, and that's hard to ignore, but I've heard it before. So I think I'll be alright for a while. When I first moved to the city, I had myself a sensible plan, but I came in through the outdoor, and I didn't account for people just not giving I wouldn't be here tonight, and I damn sure wouldn't have much to say. Where I grew up, time ticks by slowly. A little rock and roll is all I sought. And if you've seen much, my dear, it won't surprise you to hear that it all flew by much faster than I thought. Wide eyes watch the wind on the water. We'd park the car and sort out all our dreams at Lions Park. Young and free of care, we'd cut our losses there, and then drive around and talk about New Orleans. Well, things seldom go as you plan them, but I've learned a thing or two on the way. Had it all gone just right, I wouldn't be here tonight, and I damn sure wouldn't have much to say. Ain't met none of my best friends on purpose. I never met even one by design. Were they sent by the gods then? Oh, come on. What are the odds, man? I see chance where you see a sign. So I guess I'll just see where this year takes me. I guess I'll keep on moving down the line, and I can still hear her say, this'll catch up with you someday. Well, maybe so, baby, but for now I'm feeling fine. Come on. Things seldom go as you plan them, but I've learned a thing or two on the way. Had it all gone just right, I wouldn't be here tonight, and I damn sure wouldn't have much to say. To say I'm worth nothing on paper. Thank you guys. Hey Maria, Bonnie, I see you guys there. How you doing? How's everything going? I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, man. I miss seeing you guys. And Bonnie, I need a haircut, by the way. I was just talking about it in case you can't see, so I was just thinking about you yesterday. Bonnie's my friend who cuts the mane here. It's good, good to see you. Oh, I got time for a couple more. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. It's great. It's great to see some new faces and some good friends. Yeah, I see Shelly there. Man, it's so good to hear from you guys. I was just saying earlier, after we did this last week, it actually kind of felt like we were all together in the room together. Man, it felt great. It changed my whole week. My second week of quarantine went by way quicker than my first, I think just because of the energy I had from hanging out with you guys. Seriously, so thanks for being here and hanging out. I'm going to do one or two more for you, huh? If you got a request, now's the time. We only got a few more minutes. Thank you guys for listening to the new ones. I'm going to do a brand new one for you. How about that? This is a song. I'm going to do this for my buddy Todd who's watching. because we've been doing a little remote home recording of some demos, and we just did this one. This is brand new. It's called Lifers and Lessons, and this is about the fact that everybody who comes through your life is some kind of lesson, good or bad. They're either maybe a lifer that sticks with you for a long time, and I got a couple of those guys watching right now of mine, or they're a lesson, and a lot of times they're both. So here we go. It's called Lifers and Lessons. Daughter of a drinker, with gentle eyes and a voice like rain on my window. Tough as iron, for now she's the one who's solving my touch. Cause some folks are lifers and some folks are lessons. Looking back, some are just backseat confessions that leave you wondering if you should have just held it all in. Thinking about all you taught me way back then. Son of the 60s, with a good old boy style and an old school charm and barstool wisdom. Taught me about family and how to walk into a room just right, and when to believe in. He showed me the Four Tops and the Temptations, and that drinks takes the best with a little condensation on the outside of the glass on a humid St. Louis afternoon. Cause some folks are lifers and some folks are lessons. Looking back, some are just backseat confessions that leave you wondering if you should have just held it all in. Whoa. Thinking about all you taught me way back then. Dealers and policemen, my buddies and old girlfriends, misinformed preachers, they've all been my teachers. And whether I meant to or not, through them all I guess I learned a lot. Some folks are lifers and some folks are lessons. Looking back, some are just backseat confessions that leave you wondering if you should have just held it all in. Thinking about all you taught me way back then. Thinking about all you taught me. Oh, you told me way back then. Thank you guys. It's one I just wrote called Lifers and Lessons, like that. Got time for one or two more. I'm going to do a brand new one. This is one I wrote just as the quarantine was starting to kick in. I finished this one off. It's called Shade Tree American Dream. And this song is about people like me and my friends and people that I love and hang out with and hold dear, and how we can have our own American dream. And it all can kind of work out. We just look at it a little bit differently. Like this. What's up, Rodney? I'll be the devil on his shoulder, but I won't ever lead you astray. If you will wake me up each and every morning and kiss me before you go on your way, well, someday we'll have a little house way across town. We'll walk home from our favorite bars with our best friends around, and we can live the good life as simple as it seems. You and I can have our own shade tree American dream. It's hard to retain those stand-by-me friendships, but we had something special, you and I, and we should hang around just a little longer. How else are we gonna pass the time? Yeah, cruising around in the old neighborhood, broke every other Monday, but eating pretty good. Live on sweet soul music, as simple as it seems. You and I can have our own shade tree American dream. I never asked to live in a dream, but I wouldn't mind someplace in between the place I see now and the one in my sleep. But I can never remember the way, so maybe I'll go back to Denver. I'm mountain sunshine bound, and you can always smell that sweet, sweet grass in my part of town. And I'll smoke one every morning and get drunk most afternoons, and at 4 a.m. I'll still complain that it was over way too soon. What do you want before every day's end? I just want to write a perfect verse and buy a round for all my friends. Well, as funny as it sounds and as simple as it seems, you and I can have our own shade tree American dream. Now even I can have my own shade tree American dream. Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much. It's a new song I wrote called Shade Tree American Dream. Appreciate you listening. See if there's time. I'm gonna do just a little bit of this last one that I wrote for my mom last year while she was going through a hard time. And we played it the other day, and I realized it kind of applies to this whole hard time we're going through right now. So I'm going to play a few verses of it and get on out of here for you. This is called This Time Next Year. I'm Taylor Scott. Thank you guys so much for hanging, especially my friends. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much. Going to close it out here, and we'll see you in a couple days. Stay safe, everybody. There's a broken wing at each corner of your smile that only sun can see. fly easy and free. I can't wait to hear your voice clear and bright again. I said I can't wait to hear your voice clear and bright again. Dancing on the air between us and sailing in the wind. Mama, don't you cry, 'cause time is flying by. I understand your fears, but we've made it this far, and it won't be so hard when we stand right here this time next year. These things feel so hard at first, like driving into a sunrise. I said these things feel so hard at first, like driving into a sunrise. Your heart it needs time to adjust, oh, just like your eyes. A day is born and grows around you, so sing a hopeful tune. Yeah, I said there's somewhere new where we belong. I said we will get there soon. Alright, yeah. So keep your mind free and your eyes peeled and drive toward next June. I said, Mama, don't you cry, 'cause time is flying by. I understand your fears, and we've made it this far, and it won't be so hard when we stand right here this time next year. And I've never known such sadness secondhand, but I have wept for you more than I can stand. But we're gonna get it together and turn this thing around. Next year, just about this time, we won't be so down. Yeah. I said, Mama, don't you cry, 'cause time is flying by, and I understand your fears, but we've made it this far, and it won't be so hard when we stand right here this time next year. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm Taylor Scott from Denver. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Americana Highways. We'll see you next time. It's good to see you guys.